Whispers from the future. You know that feeling when the air turns thick, and the silence is so loud it almost hums in your ears? That's when it started for me. The whispers were faint at first, like the distant hum of a forgotten melody, but they grew louder each night. I brushed it off as the creaks of my tiny apartment, the groans of the old pipes, or the wind sneaking through the cracks. But when the whispers behind my ears started forming coherent sentences, I realized they weren't coming from the walls but from my future self begging me to stop. Stop what? I had no clue, but the urgency in the voice was impossible to ignore. The first time I recognized my voice was during a usual midnight snack raid. I was reaching for the fridge door when the whisper turned into a clear, desperate plea. It was me, unmistakably me, from a future I couldn't yet comprehend. "Don't go to the woods tomorrow," it said, each word tinged with a terror that sent chills down my spine. I laughed it off at first, convinced I was losing my mind, but curiosity gnawed at me. The woods were just a shortcut to work, a mundane path I walked every day. What could possibly go wrong? Ignoring the warning, I ventured into the woods the next morning. The air was eerily still, and I was hyper-aware of every rustling leaf and snapping twig. Halfway through, the whispers returned, now a cacophony of distress. My own voice echoed in my mind, urging me to turn back. The path twisted and turned, unfamiliar shadows dancing in the periphery. And then, I saw it, a figure standing in the distance, an exact replica of me, eyes wide with fear, mouth moving silently in a frantic warning. My heart pounded as I stumbled back the way I came, the forest closing in around me. I burst into my apartment, breathless, the whispers now silent. I locked the door and collapsed onto the floor, the weight of what I had seen settling over me. The whispers have stopped since that day, but I know they were a harbinger of something lurking in the folds of time, something I narrowly escaped. I don't take the shortcut through the woods anymore. I can't. Because now I know, my future self is still out there, trapped in a loop of terror, forever trying to warn me of a fate I narrowly avoided. And every time I hear a whisper, I remember the fear in those eyes, my eyes, and I shudder at the thought of what might have been.